As Ryan will push it back to the neutral zone. Soderberg straddling the blue line. He'll send it back down to our right. Now we've got a rumble as a penalty coming up on Bakersfield. Marcus Carroll takes exception to Guillaume Lefebvre again. And we have some more action in front of the Utah bench. As I look down to the tunnel, Grizzlies stick boy Ben Wilner was down in the locker room and heard the commotion and came out to see what was going on as Marcus Carroll goes to the bin. Guillaume Lefebvre for Bakersfield. It should lead to a Utah Grizzlies power play, but this is the second time tonight as Riley Emmerson now has a piece of Joey Ryan trying to work in some uppercuts. Now a shot to the face as Ryan trying to come back here as the linesman getting ready to step in, but a couple of big boys down there, and Riley Emmerson 6'8", Joey Ryan 6'1", 190. Still tied up. Riley lets a couple more rights go. Everybody on their feet here at Maverick Center. And the two, I think, but not quite yet, because Emmerson throws in a couple more jabs, going to be separated. And Ed Henderson and Scott Ingraham, our linesmen, finally wrestle the two guys apart as Emmerson and Joey Ryan going to go up to the penalty box on what should be a Utah power play. Brian Stewart way out of the crease, practically at the blue line. The Bakersfield goaltender talking to Joe Sullivan, our referee, and Joe tells him to go back to his crease where he belongs. Matt Soderberg bringing Marcus Carroll the remainders of his gear. Just 36 seconds into the second period, a hit the Grizzlies deemed a little dirty on Guillaume Lefebvre, and all of a sudden, right in front of the Utah bench, we had action as Joe Sullivan, our referee, digs deep into the mouth hole down there to tell our timekeeper and public address announcer Chris Hagan exactly what is going to go on. Well, second periods, especially in Alaska, big issue for the Utah Grizzlies on that 4-game road trip. On that road trip, they were outscored 10-0 in the second period. So obviously an area where the Grizzlies need to take control of and try and get a couple of goals here. We'll see if they're going to have a power play situation. It's quite the laundry list from referee Joe Sullivan to the timekeeper as Grizzly player assistant coach and assistant captain Brent Govro is over with Joe Sullivan as they put 2 minutes up on the board